So this inflation thing, should we continue to be worried? Is what the Fed's doing making any difference? The Fed sent out a report today on their core expenditure changes, which is kind of like the CPI that comes out around the 10th to 13th of the month. Last month it was that 8% increase, and now this measure came out by the Fed saying it's at over 4%, 4.7. So, what's the difference? And if it's 4.7, is that bad or good or what? It is high. It's what the Fed uses. They want that to be around 2%. The difference between the core expenditures and the CPI, there's just more included in the core expenditures. Includes your medical costs, includes nonprofit spending, stuff like that, where the CPI doesn't include those things. CPI is more just out-of-pocket expenses, true living expenses. So as we all know, it's super high. As we see, our groceries, our gas is way high. So it did come in under what was expected, just barely. So maybe that's a sign of what the Fed's doing is working. Don't know. Time will tell. The market did react. As you could tell, if you follow the market, it's down. As I've mentioned before, followed the 10-year Treasury bill and the 2-year Treasury bill. Those are actually back just under 3%, which the past little while they've been over 3%. So maybe that's a good sign. Also following the oil prices and gas prices on the exchanges, those are down as well. So we'll see if that relates out to our pocketbooks or not. But always want to give updates as I see them in the market, and see how that relates to our real estate and our holdings. As I mentioned in one of the last updates, homes are staying on the market a little longer. So only time will tell if that's a crash. I hear people talking about, oh yeah, my neighbor's home has been on the market more than a weekend, so that's a sign the market's going to crash. Don't know about that, but time will tell. It is different than it's been the past 2 years about. So we'll see how that progresses. But if you have any questions on that or anything, definitely reach out. Thanks, and happy July 4th. Hopefully everybody enjoys the weekend. Have a safe one, and we'll be talking to you next week.